one of our prime turkey hunting spots right now. We are at a spot that myself, my dad, and a couple other guys will be hunting mainly. We've been hunting here for about 8 years, so we pretty much know where the turkeys roost, where they go, where they travel, but we're doing some scouting today, looking at tracks, looking for any sign of where the turkeys are hanging out. We're going to put our blind up, get ready for the season, and hopefully it's a good one. Ready? Yeah, kill him. Kill him.
Let's go, double, baby. Let's go. Double. Let's go. Yeah. Woo.
Alright, so we are back at the house. We got everything loaded up. Got our turkeys legal and everything. And it was a great hunt. We got out there quite a bit before dark because we knew that they roosted pretty close to the field last night, and we knew the snow would be really crunchy. So we were loud going in. We actually had a coyote barking and howling at us on the other side of the field that had to have smelt us and hear us coming. We got out there, the blind was caved in from all the snow. We got about 2-3 inches of snow on the ground. So we fixed that. That was pretty loud. While we were doing that, we heard our first gobbles. A group of probably 4 or 5.
That was probably what, 10 to 6, 5 to 6 they started gobbling?
Yeah, it was pretty early. So they saw 6 birds fly down, all in the woods, and we knew they'd kind of stay in the woods because I've been watching them all week, and they've been in the field just later in the morning. 8 o'clock is usually when they're coming out, which isn't too late, but we knew that they wouldn't go to the field right away. So they're on the ground. We gave a couple calls. Real soft calls. We didn't want to call a lot just because we knew they were with hens. We didn't want to push the hens away. Fatal attraction calls we used. The pot call I got a couple weeks ago from him, and that thing is beautiful. Great sound and great tone. Love it.
10 minutes after you called, they were pouring in the field.
Yep.
And coming right to us. Right?
Yep. The hens came out first. It was right after we called. The hens came out first. The toms followed. 5 jakes. We probably had 15, 20 birds around us all at one time, a lot of eyes. And the hens came in. The jakes came in first, actually. They were real intrigued with our decoys. And
that lay down hen. They really like that lay down hen.
Yep, we had a lay down hen and a lookout hen. And that lay down hen brought those jakes in, and they went crazy. Their heads turned. They started getting on her, and one part they all left except for one, the one that was mounting her. They all left except for him. Even the hens, they went back to the toms, and we didn't really.
No idea why.
Yeah, we didn't really know why.
No idea why. They just all of a sudden took off.
Yep, but we sat there. The jake that was on her kept doing his thing, and the 4 other jakes came back, and that was kind of the trigger for those toms. They did not like that. They came sprinting in, and when they did, they were pushing those jakes off of her. They hopped on her, and you'll see in the video they got right up and close and personal. They kind of split off, and I was pulled back by then with my bow, and I was probably 6 or 7 yards. Shot the one tom. We don't have permission for the woods, and he was moving still a little bit. It was a good shot. He was going to die, but we didn't want him to get to the woods. That guy doesn't really like us going over there. He's one of those guys.
He doesn't like anybody going over there. We shot deer before we went over there and asked for permission. And it's a whole routine questions, blah, 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 blah. And he finally gave us permission to find our deer. But he's a real stickler. He doesn't like people on his property.
Yeah. So
we don't go over there unless we ask him for sure.
So because of that, I finished the tom off after it was leaking blood. You can see it in the video.
Well, the hole is about that big around.
Yeah, he was leaking blood. Finished him off probably 30 yards away, and with the gun, I grabbed the gun to finish him, and then swap cameras real quick. Got the camera, he got the gun, and probably a 45 yard shot, maybe probably 40 yards. He dropped the second tom that came sprinting in also, and that was our first double. We've been hunting birds for 8
years together, 8 or 9 years
around
together,
there, and that was our first
we
double.
doubled, right? And we went out there hoping we could double. That's why I didn't bring a bow. Aaron brought his, and we knew that he was going to take the first shot, and then I would grab the gun and hopefully double, which had happened. I wanted to get my bow out, but I'd rather double with my son than shoot one with my bow. I really would. It's a great experience. You can't, the adrenaline, the emotions that happen, and still happening. It's just unbelievable.
You'll hear it in the video. We were screaming, and
there's nothing better than hunting with your friends, your family, and making those memories top notch. I mean, it's better than killing the birds. The memories and stuff. It's great. It really is. I want to touch a little bit on our decoy placement. If you noticed, our decoys were 5 yards from our blind, and we do that all the time just because as long as you're in a blind, your back, dark silhouette, they can't see you, you're still, you can put those decoys 5 yards away, and they will, as you will see in the video, they will come right almost inside your blind. And we do that for video purposes, and also, I mean, we want the birds on top of us. I do anyway.
Yep. And even if they don't come in on top of us, if they
hang up, they're still 20, 30 yards away.
You got your normal shot if they don't commit to the decoys fully.
Absolutely.
So that's why we put them close. Like I said, we pattern these birds. I've been watching them for 3 weeks now. Yeah,
and we knew that they were going right in front of our blind every day.
We put our blind up about a month ago.
Yeah. The farmer, and this may have helped, but the farmer spread manure about a month ago all over his fields, and if you watch, they're all over the fields. There's big hunks of manure, crap, and they're picking at that, and I'm sure that's probably what they were doing.
Not only that, we have a pond, a little small pond right behind us, and everywhere around that pond is just
mosquitoes,
mud. It's wet
bugs,
all the time, so the bugs are there. They're always there because they got food there. They can scratch up food.
Usually we have to use our thermocell. Well, of course, this morning with it being 25 degrees or whatever it was, we didn't have to. In fact, we had the heater on a couple times.
Oh, I had the heater on. I had it going.
But
our first snowbirds.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever hunted turkeys in the snow for sure.
Yeah.
And we're in southern Michigan.
Yeah.
In
fact, Aaron Tennant, he's hunting about an hour north of us right now. He didn't have any snow.
No snow?
Yeah, it's just weird. But, yep, our season's over.
Yeah,
2 hours.
Bittersweet. I mean, yeah.
So,
coyote hunting now, I guess.
Coyote hunting, maybe try to get some other people out. So, stay tuned. Just want to give a shout out. Dart and archery.
Oh my gosh.
This is my Spectra E. I've killed 4 things with this. I've killed a doe, buck.
You've had it for how long?
Coyote.
A year? Not even a year.
Had it for a year.
Oh yeah, a year.
Shot this bird with it. Smooth, fast. They're just great bows.
And again, I was going to use my Dart and Maverick, but we decided to double up, and it worked out great.
Had to end the season.
Yep.
Shout out to Fatal Attraction Calls. Love that call, like I said. They're beautiful calls. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. Yeah, that's it. We'll try to get some more videos, more hunts going. Try to get someone else out.
And remember, guys, it's all about the memories. It really is. I mean, this is great, killing these birds, but this is better. It really is.